Okay, let's just get right into it. In the world of AI, there's this one big idea we've all been sold. If it costs a lot and it's from a big name brand, it has to be better. Well, today we are going to tear that idea apart piece by piece. I mean, this is the thought process, right? It's been drilled into us for years, especially with tech. You see a high price tag and your brain just automatically goes, yep, that's the good stuff. It's an easy assumption to make.
But here's the thing, when it comes to the AI world right now, in 2025, that assumption isn't just a little bit wrong, it's a flat-out, dangerous lie. You've got free tools that can do what the giants charge a subscription for, and sometimes the most famous model out there is completely useless for what you actually need to do.
So that's the big question we're tackling. Are you actually paying for more power, or are you walking right into a hidden trap? We're going to look at 4 pairs of tools, and I'm going to show you exactly where cheap means dangerous and where free is literally the only legal way to make any money. First up, let's jump into our first battleground, AI voice generation. Now, this is a space where making the right choice can either launch your project into the stratosphere or kill it before it even gets off the ground. So in this corner, we have the undisputed champ, 11 Labs. It's the one everybody knows, the most powerful platform, giving you that incredible, almost human actor-level quality. And in the other corner, we have this simple, free utility that, honestly, most people have never even heard of, SpeechKey.
Okay, so let's run a real-world test. Let's say you want to start one of those faceless YouTube channels with like a $0 budget. You write a cool script, you need a voiceover, and you want to start making money from ads as soon as possible. Sounds simple enough, right? Not so fast.
And here it is. This is the hidden trap with the industry giant. Deep in the terms of service for 11 Labs' free plan, there's one little line that can absolutely destroy your channel. It strictly forbids any commercial use. So what does that mean? It means if you use their free voice, upload your video, and flip on monetization, you're breaking their rules, and you are risking a channel strike or even getting shut down completely. So the verdict here? It's actually crystal clear. If you're a pro making an audiobook and you need that Hollywood-level performance, yeah, paying for 11 Labs is a total no-brainer. But if you're a beginner who just needs to get started and legally earn your very first dollar, SpeechKey wins. It's not even a contest. It gives you the one thing the premium tool locks behind a paywall, freedom. All right, let's move on up to the heavyweight division, AI video generation. And trust me, as you're about to see, the stakes here get much, much higher. On the left, you've got the polished, professional studio setup, Google VO, which is really being pushed as a tool for filmmakers. And on the right, you've got the scrappy street creator, Hailu AI, a Chinese competitor that is shockingly cheap and built for churning out content fast. So let's talk about cost for a second. Google VO is powerful, for sure, but it is not cheap. We're talking over $3 for a single 8-second clip. Now that might not sound like a lot, but imagine you're trying to produce content at scale. Those costs can absolutely explode. Okay, new scenario. You're a marketing agency. A client needs 100 short, punchy video clips for TikTok and Reels, and they need them, like, yesterday. With Google VO, you're looking at around $320 just for the generation costs, not to mention all the time you'll spend writing these complex prompts. With Hailu, it's about $65, and you can literally draw the camera path with your mouse. It's way faster. So on paper, Hailu seems like a slam dunk, right? Cheaper, faster, more intuitive. But hold on, I have to stop right here and give you a very serious warning. Because in business, there is a risk that is so much worse than just getting a low-quality image. And this is the risk I'm talking about, the risk of losing your money and your trust. If you look up user reviews for Hailu AI, it is a complete nightmare. People reporting that their paid unlimited plans suddenly got limits overnight, credits just vanishing from their accounts, and a customer support team that might as well not exist. A lot of users just call it what it is, a scam. So here's the deal. Hailu is amazing for cheap, disposable tests. Go ahead, use their free plan or maybe pay for the cheapest monthly plan, an amount you wouldn't mind just losing. But would you ever build a serious business process on top of it? Absolutely not. For anything involving a major client where reliability and peace of mind are key, the expensive but stable Google ecosystem is really the only professional choice. All right, let's shift gears and tackle a universal pain point. I mean, for anyone who's ever had an office job, the dreaded presentation. For decades, we have been stuck with PowerPoint, right? Manually moving boxes, trying to align fonts, spending hours just looking for stock photos. But this new tool, Gamma AI, completely changes the game. It just automates all that tedious work. Let's talk about speed. Just imagine this. Your boss runs in, totally panicked, says they need a presentation on coffee market trends in 15 minutes. With PowerPoint, you'd be lucky to get the title slide done. In Gamma, you type one sentence, and literally 1 minute later, you have a complete, beautifully designed 10-slide deck ready to go. But just creating the deck fast is only half the battle. Gamma's real superpower is what happens after you send it out. See, you share a link, not a big clunky file. And with that link, you get analytics. You can see exactly when your client opened it, how long they spent on each slide. I mean, if they spent 5 minutes staring at your pricing side, they're interested. That's a massive, massive advantage in any negotiation. So we've seen these incredible tools for voice and video and presentations, but these are just the user interface. What's the engine that's actually driving all of this? Let's talk about the core intelligence, the large language models themselves. We're all used to thinking of ChatGPT as the undisputed king, right? And you can think of its latest version like a super strict math professor. It's incredibly precise, it's perfect for complex code, for R&D. But its main rival, Google's Gemini, it's more like a versatile creative partner, someone you can brainstorm with. So here's the bottom line. Yeah, both are powerful, but Gemini often wins for just day-to-day stuff. It writes with a more human touch because it actually gets nuance and humor and even slang. Its integration with Google Search means it can pull real-time data for you, and the best part, you can get its most powerful version for free, which also unlocks Google's entire ecosystem of elite image and video tools. So think of it this way. ChatGPT is a scalpel, but Gemini is like a universal combine harvester for all your creative work. So what have we learned through all this? The era of looking for that one single best tool, it's over. In 2025, victory doesn't go to the person who just buys the most expensive software. It goes to the person who intelligently pieces together a custom hybrid toolkit. This table, right here, this is your new strategy. It's your cheat sheet for building a smarter AI stack. You use the right tool for the specific job. If you need that surgical precision for coding, yeah, you pay for ChatGPT. But if you're starting that YouTube channel with no money, you use the free speech kitty to stay legal. The key is to completely ignore the marketing hype and build your stack with a purpose. Ultimately, the takeaway here is simple. Stop asking, what's the best AI tool? And start asking, what's the best AI tool for this specific task I'm doing right now? Define your goal, figure out the return on investment, and then choose wisely. So think about your own projects. Which part of your new AI stack are you going to build first?